What's up, El Paso? Welcome back to this week's episode of Annie's Adventures and Friends. I have some awesome guests that, as always, right, that I can't wait for you guys to meet. We're all going to learn together here, and we're going to have a great time, family friendly. We got art, we have things to do with the kiddos, we got some cool events going on. So let's go on and flip the camera around and introduce you guys to everybody. What's up, fellas? All right, so I got Lobo and Lobito with the Lucha League Wrestling. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
I have Gina and Lucia over here with Gigi's Play Cafe. How y'all doing? What's up, Lucia? A little shy, that's okay. All right, and then I have Patti and Laurie over here with the Unity Through Creativity nonprofits. I met you guys recently at an event. We'll go on and get into that, but I'm super excited you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody.
Thank you for having us.
All right, as you guys know at home, I'm going to go around and we're going to do a deep dive into each business. And then I'm also going to ask, what type of marketing do you do? And do you have any tips and advice for business owners, nonprofits, organizations, okay? So without further ado, let's go on and start with Unity Through Creativity. All right, how are y'all doing today?
It's been a busy day.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you guys for coming in the middle of the week to visit with me. I really appreciate your time. And thank you so much for bringing this beautiful piece. You guys do a really neat, I don't know what you call it, a series, or I guess that's what it is. Yeah, a series. It's called Singing Tree Murals. And this is part of it, correct?
Yes.
This is awesome. So can you tell me, what exactly is Unity Through Creativity? What is the Singing Tree Murals? How does this work? You were telling me, I think I'm getting a call from Uganda, or where was that right now? Like, I just want to know everything. So please take it away, ladies.
Okay, well, the idea of unity through creativity is the opposite of unity through force, manipulation, lies, violence, war.
Okay.
And it's based on the idea that creativity and collaboration is everyone's birthright.
Yes.
And we can heal our heartbreak and envision very innovative solutions to our community challenges when we come together and create.
Yes, 100%.
It began in 1999 when a little girl said to me, so this is all inspired by a child.
Since 1999 you've been doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so neat.
Yeah. This little girl, I made a painting with everyone in her school, about 200 kids, and she said, I wish the whole world could see our mural, and then the whole world would be happy.
Oh, how sweet.
And then she said, what if the whole world made a painting together?
Okay.
And that resonated so deeply with a longing that I have for human beings to create together instead of to hurt each other. We're all going to die. We're all going to lose our loved ones. Why do we inflict so much suffering in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea how to invite the whole world to make a painting together. And then somebody handed me a book called The Singing Tree.
Okay.
And that book was written about World War I. And if you've seen Wonder Woman, you can see all the destruction that happened in World War I. It's happening now in Ukraine and in Gaza. And in the World War I, the father of the author crawled all night long on his belly to escape the enemy, and everything had been destroyed by war. When the dawn came, there was one tree that was left, and birds came from hundreds of miles who aren't normally together, singing a song that had never been heard before. So it came to me that the earth is like the singing tree of the galaxy.
Okay.
And we can choose to destroy each other and our beautiful planet, or we can create beauty that's never been seen before. So we've invited the whole world to make a painting together. Patti has worked on at least 5 here in El Paso.
Oh, wow.
And we now have 133 murals. It's an international project. People from 52 countries have contributed. And
look at what you did! How cool is that? Like, what the heck? That is amazing. Sorry to cut you off, but I'm just like, what? That is so cool.
I came to El Paso 2.5 years ago because my son teaches at UTEP.
Okay.
And I had the pleasure of meeting Patti, who runs the Isaac Art and Wellness Center in Socorro.
Okay.
And that's now like a branch of Unity Through Creativity.
Oh,
and
wow.
we're a branch of the Isaac Art and Wellness Center.
Okay. That's neat.
So we work together.
Oh, I
And
love
I'd love
it.
for Patti to share some about that, and then I'd like to share some about the content of this.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, it's been just a beautiful dream for me to work with Laurie, because it really lines up with what we do at the Isaac Center. We work with children of all ages, and right now our programs are in development still, but we have been successful in helping children regulate through art.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Okay.
when Laurie came, I met Laurie and she was talking about peace through art. It was something that I witnessed every day with the children, in that focus moment, in the quietness, in the beautiful mystery of creating.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing to witness.
Mhm.
And so when Laurie approached me, I thought, wow, this is just beautiful.
Right.
And have been fortunate to meet artists from Africa. It's just been amazing.
From all around, yeah. That's so neat. And so how do you do this? Like, how does this happen? If you have artists all over, how do you unite them, Laurie?
So I share a training process that has restorative practices built into it, and communication skills built into it, because so much of what causes conflict is when people's needs aren't filled and they don't know how to identify their needs and ask for their needs.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole process of making a collaborative mural is learning that. So we don't have power struggles, we have brainstorming. We have more ideas. And we have a network of about 12 people that are trained in this process. And we're having a training July 12th, 13th, and 14th
Mm-hmm.
here in El Paso, and it will also be virtual.
Okay.
You don't have to be an artist. We often pair up. You just have to love community organizing and communication, and develop, helping people be their biggest, best selves.
Right.
And so through our training program, we hope to train at least 50 in the next 3 years.
Wow.
And so that's one thing that's going on.
Yeah.
We're doing a program right now in Cyprus, which is one of the oldest divided countries on our planet. There are Turks in the north and Greeks in the south, and we're working with artists from the north and south to create a mural. It's our second year that we were there, and the first one is now on the UN's buffer zone wall.
Wow. What
And-
the heck?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise, keep talking. Keep blowing me away, please.
So we love the culture of peace.
Yeah.
And I'm so delighted to be with these two other educators and leaders, because
She's excited too.
being able to have games
Yes.
where you test your strength, like in wrestling, is the alternative to violence, right? And nurturing the young ones is where violence also gets diverted into creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And last year on September 11th, the county commissioners of El Paso passed a resolution, which I brought
Yeah.
here,
Sure. Thank you.
for El Paso to become an international city of peace.
Wow.
And we joined 400 other cities around the world who are saying making a culture of peace is a priority.
Yes.
We celebrated this at International Day of Peace, which is September 21st.
Oh, neat.
We've been celebrating that for 2 years at Keystone Heritage Park.
Okay.
And because of the heat, we have sought a different venue for this year, and it's going to be Utah.
Oh, how cool.
Yes, the Centennial Museum and the Women and Gender Study Department, which I am a member of, and the dancing and theater departments are welcoming people to celebrate the International Day of Peace. And this is a painting that we made to celebrate this wonderful accomplishment. And of course, we want to celebrate the artists who are here. El Paso is so full of so many artists that just make my heart sing. And up there is Frankie, the mountain lion that was made out of garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
in
So
downtown.
the process is available to anyone. We do team building with businesses. We're about to do a program with a Japanese company in Silicon Valley. So we travel, and we're here in El Paso, and so delighted
Wow.
to be here.
Wow. I never have I ever. This stage is almost 12 years old. I'm so glad that we got to link up through an event at the Ibarra House. If you
Yes.
guys please go and follow them as well. So how do people find you guys on social media so they can follow? How do they support? How do they reach out and say, hey, I want to be part of this?
This is wonderful. So Unity Through Creativity's website is unitythroughcreativity.org.
Okay.
And the Isaac Art and Wellness Center.
So you can right now our website is in development. But you are welcome to send any questions or inquiries through the Unity Through Creativity website.
Perfect.
Yes. And we love to do this collaborative work. We envision that peace literacy is as important as reading literacy for young people to deal with what they are going to be facing. And it's part of what we hope to bring to the schools. We've applied for a grant at El Paso Community Foundation this summer to work with the Boys and Girls Club and the Y. So yes, powers that be, please help fund us. We welcome donations. You're welcome to inquire about the training program this summer. It's a sliding scale, and we're just happy to be here in El Paso.
Excellent. And are you all on social media as well?
Yes, we're on Facebook as Unity Through Creativity and Instagram, maybe Unity Creativity. I think it's Unity Through Creativity. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
And is there anything else that you guys want to mention? Did we cover everything?
Well, I did want to say, in terms of your questions about marketing,
yes, please.
We have an amazingly talented young woman in California who was my student in 2010. So she's been working with us ever since then.
That's so cool.
She makes wonderful videos. So for our big scale projects, like this is the tiniest singing tree.
Yeah, the one that I saw was like
8 feet.
8 feet. Yeah, that's right.
We make a film with it, and we just encourage you to tell your story with as much beauty and creativity and originality, and don't give up.
I
Just
love it.
be in it.
That's
for the
great
long
advice.
haul.
Yeah.
How about you? Do you have any?
Well, I'd love to share some artwork from
Please.
if I may.
Yes.
So I want to start with
I would,
this one here.
and please, if you can, please tag me in all of your things, both of you all.
Yes.
That way I can share and help send some people your way.
Sure.
Oh,
So
wow.
we always like to start the children with them learning their primary colors, and
Okay.
so this is one of the paintings that we. Yeah, it always gets.
She likes it.
This was our family puppy, Finn, and he was just a beautiful, just a wonderful artist, and he would always be with us in our events. So.
Oh, cool.
we did
Perfect
painting
model.
on him. Yes, and then one of the children. So we like to do some storytelling, and I brought this is one of my very favorite paintings from Evie. And this is just so delightful because Evie probably spoke about 2 words in my class, and she was there for 6 weeks.
Okay.
And but the whole time she's just
Painting.
telling me her story, telling me what she loves. You
Yeah.
know? And so that's why I feel that creating.
She
it's
spoke
another-
through art.
Yeah, it's another language.
100%. That's a great way to say it. Yeah.
And the last one, just an exploration here, just a dreamy painting that we did long ago.
Oh, cool.
many years ago. It's interesting that now I'm working with the singing.
Yeah. Huh? Wow. What the heck?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
There's 2 other things I'd like to share if we have time. One is that there's a lot of nihilistic, dystopian views of the future happening on our earth right now. We are in a lot of trouble, and there's a lot of heartache and a lot of conflict. And what we do is we paint a utopian picture where everyone is working together. and we demonstrate how beautiful that is. And people can fall off the edge of despair, and we want to welcome people into using the model of trees. And that's the other thing I wanted to share, because all the leaves of a tree always work for the whole tree. One leaf never says, you can't have any more sun, it's my sun, I own it. No leaf ever says, you're in my space, get away, or give me your lunch money, or I'm better than you are. And the roots send nutrients to all the other plants in the area. And we're surrounded by the mutualism of nature. And we root our learnings not only in peace literacy, but in the collaboration that nature does.
I love it. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for that. El Paso, make sure to go follow Unity Through Creativity. You can get a lot more information on their project here, their series. You can see many of the other pieces as well, and maybe sign up yourself. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you.
Yes.
All right, Gina and Lucia.
You want to say hi?
Hi. How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah?
Thank you guys for having us.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations first off. You recently moved locations, so I wanted to have you guys on, talk about the brand new location, what you guys have going on there. Give me all the details.
So yes, we moved location, and that's good that you asked about that because Google hasn't verified our new address.
Okay.
And I keep getting moms calling us and upset actually that Google says we're on Zaragoza. We're not on Zaragoza anymore.
Oh no.
Our new address is 14821 Edgemere.
14821
Edgemere.
14821 Edgemere.
Yes, and both of our Facebook and Instagram pages have our new address and our new hours because we have new hours. So sorry about that, but Google is not cooperating.
Sure.
We've been open for a month in our new location.
Okay.
Yesterday was a month and it's going great. We have a party room available now. So if you guys are into the vibe of small parties, especially my military families, I know military families here, you know, you come, you stay here 1 to 3 years, you make a couple of friends, like 2 or 3 couples, and that's your group for the 2-3 years you're here. I'm your place because it's a small, we can host up to 40 people, and we just hosted one on Sunday, and it was perfect. It was just 20 adults, 12 children under 5 years of age, and they had a blast.
Yeah.
So our playground, it's an indoor playground
Yes.
for toddlers and children under 7. We're there, Mondays we close, because I feel Mondays we don't get up thinking, oh, let's take the babies to play. No, Mondays is get ready for the week.
Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Ran by mom, made for moms.
So we're there, for sure. So we're there Tuesday through Fridays. Our hours are the same, 9 to 11. We take a break from 11 to 12, and we come back from 12 to 2.
Okay.
So we cater for stay-at-home moms, grandmas, grandparents that take care of the babies, caregivers. You know, if you're a nanny and you are tired of going to the park, going to the library, it's hot out there.
It's gonna get hotter.
Yes, we have conditioning, air conditioner. So we are your place. We're there to, it's a creative place environment. So we have a creative play areas where they can play construction. It's a construction zone. We have a little market area with a little kitchen and market so they can go shopping. And then we have our first aid little building where they can play to be doctors and vets. And then we have our structure with the big ball pit, with the climbing zone and a slide. And then we have our quiet zone where you can go and read with your children, you know, just sit there under the little bridge that we have and read to them, color, paint. We have chalkboards, and we have a coffee area. So you can go with your cup and make yourself a coffee, or we have cups there. We don't charge for the coffee. It's based on tips or donations. If you want to take your favorite pots or if you want to tip us. And all the snacks are $1. We have applesauces, yogurt melts, cookies, muffins, you know, prepackaged snacks.
Yeah, all the perfect like kid-approved
Kid-approved
snacks.
So we want moms or grandparents or aunts and uncles to go and have a space that they can play with their children but also relax. We have a couch and we have a bar area, And from those two places, you can watch your kids.
Okay.
Like there's no hidden zones. Like you can watch them if you're sitting down having a coffee. You're able to watch the kids, and you can go in there with them to we have parents go in the ball pit with them because we have a baby slide and then a big slide. So that's what we want. We want you to go to connect with your children and connect with other moms because moms can be lonely too. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. When you're a stay-at-home mom or when you're a grandparent and you're just taking care of your kids 24/7, it gets lonely. It's just you and a little baby, and you can have conversations with those little humans. You have arguments with them. So there you can connect with other parents, and that's basically what we offer. Play, connect, drink a coffee.
And everybody's
water.
go through the same things, more or less. Knows how to handle that one issue that you're having. Yeah.
And I hear parents, I talk to them too, but I overhear conversations, and we're all going through the same things. The terrible twos, the terrible threes, or they just started school. So they have really cool conversations, and you get to know people that are going through the same thing and not just tell you, I know how you feel. They actually do know how you feel.
And so also can offer solutions on how they got over something or something of that nature. So it's a cool connecting spot too, for sure. Like the mommy meetups, right?
Yes.
Ooh, perfect spot for mommy meetups.
So also I did have a mom go a couple weeks ago with her speech therapist. The baby has speech therapy, and they go to different spots in the library now, so we can be a spot for that too. We're trying to do also sessions for children on the spectrum, so it could be like a quieter zone with different music and different lighting. So we've just been open a month, so we're trying to go with new ideas. We have Thursdays that is called Play Date. So if you go with other 4 moms, in total of 5 moms, instead of paying $15 for the first child, we pay $10.
Oh, cool.
Because that's the price. So you pay $15 for the first child, $5 for siblings, and that's the price. But on Thursdays, if you go with 5 moms and make it a play date, it goes down to $10.
Perfect.
It's for 2 hours, 9 to 11, 12 to 2. Wednesdays and Fridays, we do have evening play for those parents that work. We are there from 4 to 7.
Okay.
Wednesdays and Fridays.
Okay.
Saturdays, we open from 10 to 2 p.m. And the only reason we close that early is because we do rent our space for parties.
Yes.
And parties are Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
And we also can do parties during the week. I just booked one yesterday for a Thursday evening. So you can book it any day of the week, whatever works best for you and your family. But I always tell you guys, follow our pages, because if anything happens, if there's a private event going on, I will post it with time. Like, we'll be closed on this Saturday because of an event. So please follow us, and I will let you know if we're open or our regular hours or closed for an event. For June, we do have Father's Day event coming up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be paint a toolbox with Dad and me.
Fun.
So we're gonna have, painting a toolbox with Dad. So some you and me time with dads. We're also gonna have a blue event. We had one in May and it was awesome. It booked really quick. So I've been asking moms if they want it back, and a lot of moms weren't able to make that first event, so they want us to bring Bluey back. So we're gonna have a kickoff summer event with Bluey.
Okay.
Our Father's Day event, and we're gonna have a toddler summer camp.
Oh, wow.
So all those dates are coming up. I will be posting them this week, so you can start,
booking, reserving,
and booking your,
because that will go fast.
spot, yes.
Everybody is looking for for either summer camps.
Summer camps.
Yeah.
And we're probably gonna adjust our hours during the summer. Just trying to figure out what days and what times, but I will be posting them next week for sure. So June and July is gonna be a little different.
And can you explain to people at home what's soft play?
So my company started as a soft play toddler rental. What's up? Okay, I'll help you. So we do toddler parties, and what we do is rent a soft play area for children under 5. So basically it involves toys that are soft and cannot hurt your child because it's not wood or it's not a big bouncer like the ones you get on parties. So that's the idea behind the soft play business. But we've been doing that for 2 years. May 27th, it's gonna be my anniversary. But with the Play Cafe always in mind. Like, I always wanted to open an actual spot where you can take your toddlers to play, because I have 3 children, a 6, a 4, and a 2-year-old. And I was one of those moms that would either go to the mall, go to the library,
the same
go to
places,
the
right?
The same. and now we have more. We have, don't get me wrong, we're getting more. We're getting the Nube downtown, and we have more
options,
indoor
sure.
playground stuff to do. In the summer, we have the splash parks. So we're getting there little by little.
Yeah.
That's the idea behind it.
I love
so
it.
if you are having a party, we do mobile rentals as well. If you follow our page, it involves a ball pit, a climber and a slide, seesaws, different packages from small to medium to big ball pits.
It's little
slides,
tables and chairs and
toddler
literally
tables and
everything.
chairs, backdrops,
Yeah.
anything that you can think of, we decorate as well. I work with a lot of moms that do balloons, so I can also recommend you. And if I don't have what you need, I know the people.
Yeah.
So if I don't have the color you need or the package you need, I will not just say, oh no, I don't have it, thank you. No, I always recommend you.
Perfect.
You know who to go to.
Awesome.
Also,
Yes.
I forgot to mention, we have a wall. We have a wall in the Play Cafe that's called the Mompreneur Wall. So we have moms selling their own products.
Ooh.
They have amazing things going on. We have Chamoy-licious. She sells chamoy candies, and it's also a pickup location for her. Since she's a mom that lives on the west side, I'm in the far east, so you can order with her through her page and then just pick up at my location.
Perfect.
We also have a mom selling gifts like with Hello Kitty stuff, the plushies that's very in right now with the toddlers. We have another mom selling toddler shirts in my bluey area. That one's a really cute one. And just different shirts like with mom, like it's a skeletons like in my mom area with coffee. It's very cute stuff. We also have a mom selling the jarritos, like for those drinks if you want to have a party for that. The other mom sells necklaces and bows and ties like these. So if you are a mom that sells products, we rent those by week or by month, and you can sell your products there.
Oh, cool. And perfect for those parties, like last minute gifts and things like that. Just saying.
Yes.
I love it. Awesome. Lucia, how do you like your Gigi's Play Yard? How do you like it?
Do you like
Play
it?
Cafe. You like
You're always
it?
gonna see her there. She loves playing with babies, and she's with me 24/7.
Yes.
That's why she's here. But she's very friendly. She's very social,
She's
and
adorable.
she loves playing with the kids.
Yes.
So she's a boss.
She says, come hang out with me.
Go
Come
tell
play.
them, come play to the cafe. Tell them, come play with me.
I like that. I'll take the smile any day. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then how do people follow you?
So on Instagram, we're on Gigi's Play Cafe, GGS Play Cafe, and on Facebook, we are also Gigi's Play Cafe and Soft Play Rentals. That's how you will find us.
Okay.
We are working on our website, but those two, you will find my numbers there, and you can message me through text, WhatsApp, Messenger, or instant message through Instagram.
All the things.
That's where we're at.
And what type of marketing do you do? And do you have any tips or advice for business owners?
So marketing, we have done Andy's Adventures.
Yay!
And we have done just ads on Facebook. I haven't done ads on Instagram. I want to try that.
Okay.
But and my advice to those moms that are, wanting to do a business, do it. It's hard. It's not. I'm not gonna tell you it's easy because we have these little ones depending on us. But we also need to do something for us. And I can tell you that it's gratifying because you feel, the power back to you.
Yeah.
Because you lose yourself in just being a mom and a wife. So if you have an idea in mind, if you want to do something, just do it. It's gonna be hard work, but
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah. And then you're also teaching them like to be little entrepreneurs, right?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. Say thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, ladies. Make sure to go follow Gigi's Play Cafe. Book your parties, whether it's there or at your home, and tell her I sent you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we got Lobo and Lobito. What's up, fellas?
How you guys doing? It's
I'm
hard following that.
Wow.
You guys are cuteness.
So you guys are here with the Lucha League Wrestling. Tell me about your all's league. Thank you guys so much for coming today, for coming out of work and school early. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have a really cool event coming up, a couple of events. So just dig in, sir.
So we are a woman-owned company. So we're representing Miss K. She couldn't be here today, but I'm pretty sure she'll be on the show next. But
Miss King, you said?
Miss K.
What's up, Miss K?
So yeah, she's the owner of this company. It's also a veteran operated. A lot of our wrestlers are veterans. So
How cool. Women owned, veteran operated. Luchador fighting, like what the heck?
Yeah, we also got our little 12-year-old, so.
I love it.
But yeah, we got some shows coming up. June 15th, we'll be at Western Playland.
Okay.
So we were fortunate enough to have Western Playland reach out to us for the 15th. You want to tell them a little bit about it? You're gonna be shy too? So the cool thing about it is all you have to pay is general admission, $7.99 plus tax, or just the bracelet. So
$7.99. What's that general admission to?
So general admission is you're gonna get into the park.
Wait a minute. You're telling? Wait a minute. What? Western Playland $7.99?
Yeah.
No
so,
way.
Yeah, the admission $7.99 plus
What
tax.
the heck?
And then,
Wow, under $10 at a park. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you just moved me away. And so I get to go to an amusement park, and then I get to watch Lucha
Yeah,
fights?
so we'll be doing the show in the pavilion area. That's between the what's that cyclone ride? The
Fireball.
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 Yeah. So yeah, we'll be in that pavilion area, and we're gonna have three different wrestling expositions.
Yeah.
5:30, 6:30, and 7:30.
Awesome. So everyone can catch it
Yeah.
a couple times if they're lucky, yeah? And that's on the 15th of June?
15th of June.
I love it. And did you say you guys have another event that day as well?
So in the morning, we're actually having our 5K. We're fortunate enough to work with a new organization called League of Heroes.
Uh-huh.
And they're going to be, working with youth, and then also veteran operated. And,
Okay.
they're going to do different stuff for them. So we're
Okay.
we're helping them fundraise with the 5K in the morning.
Awesome. And are there still positions open, or is that closed?
You can the early registrations that covers the medal and the
Shirts
the
or-
shirt.
uh-huh.
That's already closed, but I
Okay.
mean, you guys can still register. It's a little bit more on the
Yeah.
on the registration, but they can participate the
Perfect.
morning of.
Help raise some money.
Mhm.
And what's the money going to?
That one's going to their facility, so
Okay.
they're trying to get a new facility to do youth sports.
Ooh.
So they're gonna start doing youth sports first,
Yeah.
and then from there they're gonna do. I think they're gonna work with the elderly and,
Oh,
and
okay.
the veteran. Yeah.
Awesome. So it's going to a great cause.
Yeah.
That's going to be earlier in the day, and then in the evening, afternoon, you guys will be at Western Playland.
We'll be at Western Playland.
$7.99 a ticket. Everybody needs to be going like every day. Summer is here.
They also have
Hello.
their season pass too, so it's $79.99 for the whole season. I think it ends in November.
Dang, that's
So that
awesome.
covers, yeah. So you got yours already, huh? And you got
Smart.
your slipper and all that stuff.
That's
so
awesome.
We're good to go.
So real quick, because everybody at home wants to know, Lobito, you wrestle too?
Yeah.
How long have you been wrestling? 2 years?
2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years? How old are you?
12.
You like it? Yeah? What's your favorite thing to do? You have like a certain move, a signature move or something? Can't tell me, right? You're
Not
gonna-
really.
Not really? You just go down and throw down?
throw stuff out there.
Okay.
It works out on you guys.
I love it. And so you guys are on the same team then, huh?
He's a tag team partner, so.
Tag team partners. That's so cool. And how long have you been wrestling?
I've been wrestling about 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, on and off. He's the one that brought me back into it. So
Really?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, Dad.
He didn't believe me I wrestled, but yeah, but.
Oh, look at you now, huh?
Yeah, so he forced me out of retirement, so I have
that's
to
so
get back
cool.
in shape because I got the dad bod.
Well, can you tell me a little bit about Lucha League Wrestling, please?
So Lucha League Wrestling is community based here in El Paso. So we like to work with a lot of companies. We're fortunate to work with El Paso Library and then some of the city ops. We've done the El Paso Zoo and El Paso Comic Con. Those are like our pride and joy.
Yeah.
We love doing that. Yeah. So we get involved with the kids. We do clinics. We show them how to fundamentals and stuff.
So people can go and learn if they're interested.
Yeah,
They can
so-
go and learn and be trained by you guys.
So exclusive for Comic Con with Troy, we do the clinic. So when you go to Comic Con, you can do, we'll show you how to roll and different stuff to become a luchador. And then we also have our show there too. And then for the Paso Library, we promote literacy. So we have some books coming out.
Yeah.
Sometime in September.
You have some books coming out.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
what?
Yeah. So we got some hygiene and oral care books.
How cool is
yeah.
that? El Paso Family Dental, you hear this? You guys gotta be everywhere.
So any dentistries that reach out to
Yeah.
us, we're looking for some sponsors for those books, and those will provide those free once those go out. But on our show, we actually wrestle a couple of guys called the Cavities, huh?
The Cavalries.
The Cavities.
The
cavities.
the what?
Yeah, it's a tartar and gingivitis. So
Oh, the cavities. You said on your show?
Yeah, so we actually have a show based on.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, this is way more than I expected. This is awesome.
Yeah,
How do
we're
we
a really
find your
family-friendly
show?
so we're a little bit different than some of the other companies here in El Paso. But I mean, we love to work with all them too. So.
And how do they find your show?
You can go to Instagram, Lucha_League _ Wrestling, or they can follow the Lobros on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or even Lucha League Wrestling.
Yeah, and that's where I get
Facebook.
all your information and stuff. I just didn't see anything on a show. I need to go back and oh my gosh, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, right now we've got a bunch of shows that we're doing during the summer, so we'll probably be back doing our home shows pretty soon. We're gonna announce a new venue. I think we're supposed to do some other shows at the VFW, but
Okay.
well, we haven't confirmed that. But
I love it. And so if anybody out there is interested in booking you guys, how do they do that?
they can go to Lucha League @gmail.com. They can reach out, and we work with all kind of budgets, and then we work with other sponsors that we can get something together. We met them at the zoo, so hopefully we'll get
cool.
to do something together.
That's awesome.
With their art and our art,
Right.
we like to think we're our form
Oh,
of
wow. I'm just going to call them out. El Paso's Finest Art Festival. You have, I'm just saying, okay. I was talking about you guys already. So sorry about that. Okay. So, and how do people find you?
So right now our website's down, so we're doing some new stuff to do like the ticketing and all that. But the best way to do it is go through Facebook and Lucha League Wrestling, Instagram. That's really good. But luchaleague@gmail.com.
Okay.
Or they can call 915-356-5619.
Okay.
TikTok. We got our TikTok.
Like, yeah, we got that too.
Yeah, so we got our Lucha League Wrestling page, and then he's got his Lobros one, so everybody go out and support him.
And tell me, how do we follow you, little man?
It's Lobito and Lobo.
Lobito and Lobo.
I started following you on Instagram. I got to go find you on TikTok now too.
Yeah, so
That's
he's got his
awesome.
little shenanigan videos. They're
That's
pretty
so
good,
cool.
pretty
I bet. So, what did I want to ask you guys? Okay, so we covered your events, how people follow you. You told me something really fascinating about your league, and I don't want to end the show without telling people about it. The Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so I'm actually one of the board of directors. We also work with other Cinta, Jorge. It's the El Paso Lucha Libre Wrestling and Lucha Libre Hall of Fame.
Okay.
So yeah, we had our inaugural show last year. So this year in September, we're going to be doing another show. We're going to be putting some new inductees this year.
How neat. And
So-
what is that exactly?
So we really want, a lot of people don't know this, but Lucha Libre was started here in El Paso. And
Wait a
it's
minute.
Yeah.
Stop the part. It was invented in El Paso.
So yeah, a lot of where the railroad was, there was a lot of entertainment there. So we had wrestling there. This was about 1922, I believe.
What the heck? And El Paso was popping back then, so I totally believe it.
So we should have matches on Liberty Square to entertain all the boys and stuff like that.
That is so
And
cool.
then was taken to Consejo Mundial in Mexico, the idea of, added their flair to it.
And then
it
just wildfire.
Yeah, so hopefully by next year we'll actually have our full
That's
on-road
so cool.
stuff going out.
I love it. Well, please tag me in everything. Let us know about everything. I've seen you guys before. I've taken my goddaughter before too as well. I actually, when I go to Mexico, I had to go see like a luchador fight there in Puebla. It's just really the coolest event. It's family friendly. The whole family gets involved. The kids, the grandmas, the grandpas, literally everybody is down for lucha. I highly encourage you guys, go check them out, get your tickets, support them.
Support local.
Yeah.
So a lot of our guys are local, and
Yeah.
we're fortunate to work with a lot of guys, and there's a resurgence in wrestling. So you know,
Getting it
wrestling's
back on the mat here in El Paso, the OG spot,
Yeah.
right? I love it so much.
Come have a taco and eat some
Yeah.
beer and some wrestling.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And real quick, what type of marketing do you do? And do you have any tips or advice for businesses out there?
You know what? Word of mouth is our biggest thing. I mean, we try to work with anybody and everybody. Collaborations are key.
Yes.
I mean, it's don't be afraid to ask.
Perfect.
You know, a lot of times nobody knows about you.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the way we've done it, and you know, we wanted to work with everybody and anybody.
Yeah, and you guys do. How long have you guys been around?
We're a product of COVID, so we actually started in 2020.
Okay.
And yeah, so we started in our backyards, well, actually front yards. So we built our own rings and stuff. And
Like during 2020, you're like, I'm bored. Let's give the
yeah,
neighborhood
it's one of
something
those
to talk
build it and
about.
come things, and
Yeah, that's
we
so
built it,
neat.
And, you know, we started getting wrestlers say, hey, you got a ring, let's practice.
That's so cool. Yeah, because I got a ring. That's cool. That is so crazy. I love it so much.
So
Awesome.
we have some stuff for you too, so you gotta represent the little bros now.
What you talking about?
So,
What is this? You got me a shirt? That's so cool. That's you. Thank you so much. I love this.
and then when you go to bed, you can.
This is for me too? No way.
Yes.
Dude, I thought you were just showing me like, hey, you guys can get these. Oh, how cool is this? Thank you so much. This is so sweet.
Annie, before
Yes.
we end, I want to share the conversation that we had at the zoo.
Yes.
And this is how life works, that we should meet again. The city of El Paso for Earth Month had an event called Planet versus Plastic.
Okay.
And they had Lucha League people come and fight
Uh-huh.
at their environmental services department. I just came back from a conference in California where a woman had built a whale, a life-size whale out of plastic bags, out of single-use plastic bags
Wow.
in Olympia, Washington. This whale had washed up on their shores and it was filled with plastic. That's
No
what killed it.
way.
In El Paso, we have plastic bags flying
Oh,
in the
yeah.
air, getting caught by the cactuses. We have single-use plastic. And we talked about the idea of combining unity through creativity's ability to make collaborative large-scale works with an event that would help bring awareness to planet versus plastic. And so that's an idea. We're just putting it out into the world a little
Yes.
Been manifesting.
and of making a giant cactus out of plastic.
Wow.
That we could put somewhere prominent, say, bring your own bags, and businesses, please don't use single-use
Right.
plastic.
And it's common all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, to you bring your own bags or you get charged for a bag, you know?
So maybe next spring we'll have a
Definitely, yes.
How cool.
Next
Count us
birthday.
in.
I love it so much. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Did we cover everything?
I forgot one thing.
What's up?
For larger parties, if you guys want to host more than 40 people, our next door neighbor, she's also a mom. She just opened her party hall, so we connect through a door,
Ooh.
and she can host up to 90 people.
Wow.
If you are, I know us Hispanics, we invite the tia, the tío,
Everybody.
everybody. So for larger parties, we can be booked by the hour.
Okay.
So if you book with her, her hall is called Heavenly Events,
Okay.
El Paso.
Okay.
And if you book with her, then I can be booked by the hour. We just leave the door open, and then parents can take turns watching the kiddos, and the adults over here, the parents over here with the kids. And
Okay.
you have the perfect world right there.
I love
So the space and the entertainment.
Perfect. I love it so much. Anything else, guys? We got it all?
I just want to say I have a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old grandsons.
We will wait for you.
So fun.
Yeah.
Right? I love it. Everybody go check them out. Check out all these beautiful businesses and tell them I sent you. Thank you guys so much for going local. Real quick, I want to do, where's my little notebook, a quick sponsor shout out. Thank you so much to Star City Studios for always allowing me to use your beautiful space for my weekly show. I literally cannot do this without you. Your crew is amazing. Please follow them. Check them out. They do amazing events here as well. Like their free jam sessions that they do on Mondays, and they rotate between R&B, hip hop, that's the wrong hand, country music. They'll do spoken word. They'll do mountain movements. They'll free dance form, just jam sessions, all kinds of really cool things. And then they also strongly support, I mean, it's a recording studio, right? So they support the music and the arts. So if you're an artist and you're interested in looking for a place, come check this place out. Also, El Paso Family Dental. Guys, my last day was on Monday. I'm officially done. I'm just waiting for my retainer because, as you know, with braces or aligners, once you're done with your treatment, it's a lifelong thing you have to do with the retainer. Otherwise, you don't want your teeth to go back to how they were. So you want to keep up with the work and do that. So that's what I'm waiting for. So I cannot be like happier with the results. Thank you so much to El Paso Family Dental. If you guys are interested in seeing if aligners is a way for you, please call them. Their family, they take care of the whole family. So whether it's aligners, braces, anything that you need for your oral care, please reach out to them. And they're on the west side, El Paso Family Dental. I cannot recommend them enough. Also, Viva La Mocha and El Paso Zoo Society. Don't forget to go and sign up your kiddos for the El Paso Zoo Society. El Paso Zoo Society. They're different from the El Paso Zoo. El Paso Zoo Society's summer camp, where they're gonna go on and take your kiddos out on like all these different cool excursions to like Waco Tanks. They're gonna go to Keystone Heritage Desert Botanical Gardens and Wetlands, Rio Bosque. They're going to take them to so many cool places, and so they can learn about our environments and becoming conservationists, all that kind of good stuff. So go and register your kiddos for summer camp and tell them I sent you. Thank you guys so much for going local. If you're interested in having a featured post on Annie's Adventures for your business, reach out to me and we'll schedule that, set that up. Just to highlight you guys on Annie's Adventures, get more people to know about you and what you have going on and send them your way. Again, thank you so much for going local, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.